Thomas Hammock, Northern Illinois, beat Notre Dame, and what a story. What it's meant to his alma mater, what it's meant to his football program. And Coach Hammock, it's an honor to have you on today after the huge win in South Bend. Thank you for your time. Can you try to explain what the last 2.5, 3 days have been like for you in the program?
No, it's been a whirlwind, obviously. A lot of emotion, a lot of great excitement about NIU and NIU football. And I'm just happy to be a small part of how to try to move this program forward.
Coach, after the game, your post-game interview, you were overcome with emotion. You had tears in your eyes. I mean, this is your alma mater. It runs through your DNA at this point. Did you even, try to think about what that would be like if you guys had won the game, or did it just hit you all in the moment?
It just hit me all in the moment. All week I told our players, if you guys just follow these steps, we will have an excellent chance to compete at a high level. And obviously, you don't know what a game is going to turn out like while you're in game. And then when we blocked that kick at the end, I just felt, all of the thoughts and all of the sacrifices and all of the different things that we've been through over the course of my 6 years here just hit me at that instant.
Coach, how'd you celebrate?
Well, I went home and hung out with my family. My son plays football, and he had a game that day. And I said, listen, I'm a coach, and you're a player. You cannot miss your game. So I just believe in, following those steps. So, I was anxious to get back to my family and spend time with them. And they wound up keeping me up all night talking about the game and how they watched it and all these different things. But that was good to do from that aspect.
Coach, I saw the quote, I guess it was on the Dan Patrick show about Rocket Ismail. Can you tell our audience what you told your team, your players the night before, and they didn't quite maybe put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah, no. I mean, I was trying to get our team to understand, listen, we are playing the 2024 Notre Dame Fighting Irish, not Notre Dame of yesteryear. And I was like, Rocket Ismail is not coming down that tunnel. And, I didn't get the type of reaction that I was looking for. So I realized, Rocket Ismail was playing when I was young. So they probably had no idea who that is. So then I had to alter it and give some names that they would at least recognize. But for me, Rocket Ismail was one of the best players in college when I was watching college football. So I gave him Joe Montana and Jerome Bettis and Ricky Waters, guys in the pros that had great careers in the pros. But as far as a college student athlete, Rocket Ismail was as good as they come. But I just had to get them to understand we are playing a team that, running down that tunnel tomorrow, not all the great players that had history at Notre Dame.
Yeah, look, you're gonna have to send them some YouTube videos so they know how good he was.
Yeah, TikTok. They don't have TikToks of all the great players, from the past. If they had that, they would probably know it. They look at all those videos all the time.
Coach, how do you enjoy this, but also make sure your team realizes this is game 2 of many more to come, and it's not like the season ends here?
Yeah, no, I'm glad we have a bye this week. We put a plan together for the first 6 weeks of the season. And this bye couldn't come at a better time. So we have an opportunity this week to go back to training camp style practices because we don't play an opponent. So we're going to get after it on the practice field this week and make sure they understand the standards and expectations of the process of getting better. And that'll be a great chance for us to refocus them on what it takes to continue our mission.
Coach, the amount of publicity for the school, not just the win against Notre Dame, but for the entire university, a place where you earned your degree. You're an alum. You played there. You know it. I love what you said. It's the window to the campus of the university, what athletics can bring to the table. What has it meant from top to bottom, you think, with your campus at Northern Illinois?
Well, hopefully they use this opportunity as a way to, grow NIU. When I went to school here, there were, 22,000 students. Obviously, enrollment numbers across the country has declined, but this is an opportunity to increase enrollment, increase interest in the school, increase resources, build new buildings. I mean, these are those type of moments that you have to capitalize on. And the better our university is, the easier it becomes to recruit to, and to be able to sustain the type of program I would like to build here.
Coach, let's just pretend I'm a guard. I want to come to NIU. I'm thinking about it. What's your recruiting pitch to me?
Well, my recruiting pitch to you is there is a unique experience here at NIU. If you are into NIL and different things from that standpoint, we have that, but that's not how we lead the conversation. We lead the conversation with love and the ability to connect and to build genuine and authentic relationships. And we're going to help you develop. If you're interested in being developed in a program where, we're going to have your best interest at heart, come to NIU. If that does not interest you and you're looking for a quick, couple dollars in your pocket, you should go somewhere else. But we are going to help you develop. The origin of a coach is to take something of value from one place to another. Your parents have gotten you to this point. Our job is to get you ready for life, and that's what you get from an NIU experience.
When the opening came at your alma mater, I think Rod Carey was there before you, and Northern Illinois has had success. This is not like something new, but beating a team that ranked highly ranked is obviously very unique. What was it like to be a part of that search for where you went to actually and you played and got your degree?
Well, I think, I always told my wife this was my dream job. And I was in Baltimore and doing well and making, great. I was in a great financial situation. And then when NIU came about, it wasn't quite as great as the situation I was in. And my wife turned and looked at me and she said, "We're going to figure out how much of a dream job this is for you." And I told her that that's the job I want. I want to impact young people and give them a chance to develop. So, I went when it came open. Obviously, I have a relationship with Sean Frazier dating back to Wisconsin, and when he called, I was going to go full speed ahead to try to get the job and have an opportunity to lead the young men in this program.
Well, you were a GA at Wisconsin, Northern Illinois, Minnesota for a pretty good time, and then Wisconsin again, and then with the Ravens in the NFL as the running backs coach when Northern Illinois opportunity opened up for you. Why this team? Why is this team, and you have a lot of games to play, but why is this team possibly special?
Well, I think, a lot of these kids been with me the whole time in their career. We got 21 guys that's been here for the whole time of their career, which is the third most in the country behind Stanford and Navy. And obviously we know why people stay at those schools. Yep. So for us, we have built a culture. We built a program. Guys love being here. I love being around them. We won a championship in 21, but this is a more complete football team in every aspect. And hopefully we can continue to keep our focus and continue to stay humble and grounded where we can play the way we need to play week in and week out.
We asked this to most of anybody. It could be an athlete. You were one, and now you coach them. If they have a big moment, somebody wins, for example, a championship or a gold medal, how many text messages did you have on your phone by the end of the day or when that game ended on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm still trying to respond to them. It was unbelievable. The outpouring of support after that game. And I appreciate everybody that reached out to me. And one thing I've always believed as a coach is, if somebody reach out to you, try to make it a point to reach back out in some capacity. And so I'm just still trying to work through that and get back to people because I was a young coach at one point and reached out to coaches and they did not respond. And that makes you feel a certain way.
Yeah. Did you have a number next to your text message app? Was it 200, 500? What was there a number that kind of like you looked at and smiled?
Yeah, it was over 400.
Wow.
So it's just, I was thinking to myself, I don't even know if I know 400 people, so, obviously, and then people, that you don't have locked in your phone, they send you a message and you're trying to figure out, I have no idea who this is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and they don't lead with, "Hey, this is this is Thomas Hammock, and just wanted to say, they lead with you like you got the number saved.
Yep. Yeah. Like, hey, coach, congratulations. What was the one thing said to you that you remember by whoever it was, family member, coach, administrator, after the game that may have stuck with you more than anything else?
Well, I'm a huge Yankees fan, and Aaron Boone reached out to me on Sunday, and I just thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Wow.
To grow up being a Yankees fan. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, and MSN, the Yes Network, all those Dick Bronx, just to have him reach out to me, and they in the midst of their playoff run was phenomenal. Obviously, I saved his number, so if they win the World Series, I am definitely going to give him another message.
That's awesome.
All right. What position would you put Aaron Judge at?
Aaron. Yeah. Oh yeah. Aaron Judge.
Whew. Yeah. I mean, he can play anywhere. To save his body, I'll probably put him at first base just to, make sure he can, hit the ball.
No, if he was playing for you, if he was playing football.
Oh, if he's playing for me,
yeah.
It got to be tight end, something DN, something athletic. I mean, where he can make an impact.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, big man knocked down some passes, sacked the quarterback, stopped the run. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
How many interviews have you done since the win on Saturday?
I think I've done 12 today.
Whoa. Well, I honestly, when I reached out to Miss Turner, I said, we would love to get Coach on. I know he's going to be slammed. And then we text back and forth earlier today, and she said, today? And I said, yeah. And then she said 4:00. And I said, great. Glad to have you. What a great story. I know you, like you said, can decompress a little bit, but stay focused this week, go back to camp mentality, and then take on Buffalo. Thomas, congratulations. College football world had themselves a day on Saturday. Thanks for your time, and good luck going forward.
Thank you, and go Huskies.
Yes, sir. That's Thomas Hammock, the head coach at Northern Illinois